Okay guys, Ian Fernando here, and I want to basically talk about this new report that AffJet basically released. And I know we're getting into 2020, and a lot of people are talking about the state of the affiliate industry, and there's a lot of blog posts about what people think about the affiliate industry, what's going to be happening to the online world, what's going to be happening to online advertising as a whole. So I want to go ahead and just break this report down. By AffJet, and they basically talked to 87 professionals. They didn't ask me, so I'm actually curious of who the professionals were, what kind of affiliate marketers were they CPS, were they CPAs, CPIs, do they buy traffic on CPM, on CPAs? So it's a lot of questions around who those professionals were, because I mean, they didn't ask me, right? And I've been in this game for a while. But let's go ahead and break this report down. And it does say that the vast majority of the affiliate industry is challenging, and I do agree. Again, being in this game for about 15 years, it does get challenging because of the evolution of the ad space and what people are thinking about how ads are affecting their lives, especially now, more so with data privacy being such a big concern. So let's go ahead and break this graph down. Which of these of the below describe the job, right? And that job meaning as affiliate marketing in general. A lot of people say 65% saying it's challenging, everybody saying it's stressful, it's frustrating, overcomplicated. I don't think it's overcomplicated, honestly. To me, I find it sometimes fun, easy, and simple, but it is challenging, but it's also very, very rewarding. And you can see here that the challenge and rewarding part are probably kind of the biggest graphs here, just following up by frustrated on it. But I think just because that something's challenging, you have a big reward for it, right? And that's why it's rewarding. Graph is much, much bigger. Now they do break it down on skill sets. They do talk about, actually right here, talking about what takes a whole range of skills and tactics to make the big money. And it really does. Being an affiliate marketer does take a lot of skill sets, from being very, very creative, coming up with ideas constantly, coming up with new angles constantly, looking at numbers and trying to see what to optimize constantly, testing and risking. So that is a huge amount of skill set in itself. Which of the below skill areas are most important in becoming successful affiliate marketing? Sales is actually number one here, which is very, very interesting, because marketing online and sales is totally very, very different, I think. A lot of people can contradict that issue or kind of argue with me, is that marketing is basically getting the person in the door, right? Selling them is actually selling the car, right? So I think that's two different perspectives. There's really no sales on the actual marketing part, right? Yes, it does take skills and wordplay to actually get the user to convert over, but when you run sweeps, there's no sales involved, right? When you run dating, there's really no sales involved. You're basically playing on specific emotions, which is kind of not really sales in retrospect, because that's more of the marketing play, right? Let's see here. It says administration. I don't really think so. Analytics, of course, you definitely need analytics. Market trend prediction, of course. Presenting and public speaking, I'm not too sure why that's even on here, because that's no skill set of being a successful affiliate marketer. I actually know affiliate marketers that don't even do any videos or anything, or even show their face in the online world. They love to be synonymous. So consumer behavior analytics, of course, which I think plays into analytics, because consumer behavior and trends are very, very important. How do you run your ads? This is just a recap. Let's see. Looking at stress levels overall, the majority of affiliate marketers find a job either moderately or very stressful. How would you rate your job as? Moderately stressful and slightly stressful. I mean, this is stressful, but life is stressful, right? Now, I'm very curious now that I'm actually reading this for a second time that it does say job. I'm assuming they're asking affiliate managers, account managers, and media buyers to actually work for a company. So this is very, very different than an actual affiliate like myself that is living overseas, currently in Vietnam, and doing affiliate marketing, right? So take a look at the next one. What would you say is the most stressful part of being an affiliate marketer? 26%. This the others in my company not understanding how affiliate marketing works, or is that hidden sales? Oh, hidden sales and commission. I think that's a darker purple. Yeah. So now I agree that this is more of marketers in an agency doing media buying. So they don't have the actual skill set like most true direct response and CPA marketers have. I may be wrong, but I believe that there are two different portfolios, because one is actually spending company's money, and I'm spending my money, right? So hitting sales and commission targets are okay. Obviously, that's an issue. But if they're not hitting targets, then I get it. It is stressful for the employee. What's the most enjoyable part of being an affiliate marketer? Revenue rewards from successful campaign, daily spreadsheets, creating partnership, variety. It's interesting to work for yourself. Being self-reliable is not honestly like bigger. Right? Revenue rewards from successful campaigns. This means it's putting money first over, yourself being, which I used to think like that back in the day, but now I'm definitely more about myself. I'm definitely more about being more healthy and trying to be more spiritual, I guess. But it's interesting. It doesn't even break like 25% for working for yourself, 4%. Like, that is very intriguing to me. What initially attracted you to the job? Variety of the work, social analytical side, appealing generating passive income, natural progression of marketing role. This is interesting. So this is definitely media buyers in an agency, not true affiliates at all. I don't think this report is representative of the actual real affiliates. AffJet, you need to hit me up. Let's talk about this report, because this is a very interesting dilemma you have here. Variety of the work is ad buying, honestly. The analytical side, I find the analytical side very fun. I am an analytical person. I do love spreadsheets, and I do enjoy looking and figuring out the puzzles of marketing online. So it's very interesting. 41 confess they have considered quitting over stress. Good majority enjoy it. That's pretty good. I mean, I enjoy it, even though it is stressful. I do go back to it a lot. Manageable and got lots to do, but don't feel overloaded. I don't think there's a lot to really do in affiliate marketing, so I'm trying to figure out if they're running way too many campaigns that they need to, managing too many traffic sources that they need to. I'm actually very curious as to how they measure this. Maniac, overloaded, light. I'm pretty sure it's light. It should be light, or it shouldn't be. It should be manageable technically, especially if you're working in a niche and one or two traffic sources. Like you shouldn't be stressed over it because you're running Google, Facebook, push, or native. You should be running one niche and one or two styles of traffic sources. So again, my opinion. Have you ever considered changing career path? Now, this same career path now determines and tells me that this is a media buyer in an agency. It's either they've asked media buyers in an agency, not actual affiliates. So again, this information here is not representative of the true actual affiliate marketers out there. Not sure. because of passive income, I would assume, and people want to change their role because obviously it's stressful. And again, they're just not really media buyers. These are just employees. So I think this survey was not done properly. If yes, what would help? Bigger review performance across networks. Of course, you need to know the performance across networks, but a lot of networks won't give you that. Plus, it all varies on niches and your verticals and all that. So it's very, very interesting, honestly. How satisfied are you with your current affiliate marketing software technology setup? 30%, or I guess it depends. AffJet is a all-in-one affiliate portal to all access your affiliate networks and earnings. So it was pretty much similar to like Stats Junkie in the day. I'm not sure if you remember, guys, Stats Junkie back like 12, 13 years ago. They did the same thing. Over 50% believe a better understanding of data would result in more success. Of course, you need to understand your data. Affiliate marketing is all data conscious. If you don't understand your data, don't know how to manipulate it, then you won't be successful. People assume that you throw $1 at an ad that they're going to make the dollar back. No, you're literally losing $100 at $1. So because you're not understanding how the data works. Let's see, better understanding data. Oh man, this is more time to build key relationships. Sometimes that's okay. It doesn't really matter, especially when you're an affiliate marketer, because you're going in and out of affiliate networks most of the time. Me, I only really work with 3 affiliate networks, three or four affiliate networks mostly, 2 more heavily. Do you ever worry about missing opportunities? True. There's always opportunities, but the problem is that you have to find the opportunity in one traffic source and one offer before moving on to the next source, I believe. I think this is a general question, not very properly organized. Let's see. Bigger overview performance across networks. Okay, let's basically review what the top is. Which of the below questions do you most need answers to? What are my performance links? Jesus, if you don't know what your performance links and pages are, as an affiliate marketer, then you should not be in this industry at all. Again, these are geared towards media buyers in an agency that are working as employees. Now that I'm actually digging deep down into this survey, so this is pretty bad. What are my most performing links pages? Basically, the 2 same things. You need to figure out these 2 anyway. What are my biggest missed opportunities? Oh my God, who's canceling transactions? Okay, as an advertiser, that's very, very important, especially if you're paying for CPA, and you need to know what your CPA is technically, or LTV or AOV. How can I better optimize? Ooh, man, it's all about data, and this plays a role into what they said earlier about data. So most affiliate marketing job is getting tougher. It is. It's just all evolution. And the thing is, I've been through this issue before several times, and it does suck, but it's just an evolution of the industry. And only the strong survives, really. So, opportunities. I mean, it's a good report. It's a decent, but it doesn't reflect affiliates like me that actually do this on a day-to-day basis and make their income off it. I think they surveyed media buyers at an ad agency, doing it for their performance side agency instead of percentage based on deposit for their clients. So it's very one way, not reflective of who me as an affiliate is and other affiliates that are in this space as well. So AffJet, reach out to me. Definitely want to talk to you about this report for sure. And if you guys have any questions, leave a comment in the comment box below, and then we'll chat it up. So talk to you guys soon.